is your favorite color? What was your most embarrassing stream moment? What was that activation that just was like, yo, what genre of video games is your favorite to play and why? You can change the entire story of one video game that you have played. What game would it be? Hi, this is Acres Adu, and I'm interviewing some of your favorite content creators live from DreamHack Dallas. And I am going to introduce you to another dope content creator that actually comes from the I Am Gaming crew. So cool. If you can graciously introduce yourself, what type of games that you play, where can everybody find you?
Sure. So my name is I am Cruelty Kid, or George, if you know me like that. And I am a Twitch streamer. I primarily play Apex Legends, and I am a full-time travel nurse. So I don't get to stream as often as I'd like, but when I am home, you will catch me on Apex.
So as you can see, us content creators also have other jobs and wear other hats. So being that you have such a diverse life, how do you find the time to be a content creator?
I don't. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's really about those moments that you have. So, for example, I mean, if you want something, you're going to make everything in your power to be able to do that.
Right.
And so, gaming and streaming was passionate for me. And so, I make the time. When I'm home, I mean, I might miss a few parties or, I might be behind on TV or whatever, but I'm doing something that I really love. And I caught a lot of backlash from my friends in the beginning because they found me to be distancing myself from them and, missing events and stuff like that. But it's because I was passionate about using the time that I had away from my job to pursue this.
A lot of people don't talk about that, where our everyday lives slowly transform into something different because we have chosen to be on this content creation path. And you basically balancing your real life, your real friends. I'm not saying that this is fake, because none of this is fake, but just balancing that offline and online stuff. From what Candy says, scheduling is one of the best things. Knowing when you can and cannot do it, and just being dedicated, as he said. It seems like those are some of the good pointers. I hope y'all taking notes, because I ain't doing this for free, okay? Just take the notes.
I know
Giving
that's
y'all
right.
knowledge.
I know that's right. PayPal, credit, debit.
I'm just saying, a cash app. All right. So, how do you continue to inject your personality into your content?
Well, for me, it's kind of natural because when I turned on the camera for the first time, I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I set up on nasty Logitech C920, plugged that bitch right on
Hey,
up.
listen, that thing
You know
still
what I'm
tick.
saying?
Listen, that
Hello?
thing still tick. Don't
And do.
shout out Logitech.
And I just started talking. I mean, I was playing my game, but I was talking. And, those, in the beginning, it was tough, obviously, because, you might have that 0, 1, 2 viewer, whatever. But I found that once I stopped trying to have my life, my gaming life and my regular life separate, and I really merged them and said, basically came out and said, I am a Twitch
This is
streamer.
who I am.
This is who I am. I'm going to stream on Twitch. Here's my link. Pull up if you want to, if you're a real one. And, that's when you find out who your friends are. And, it's easy when it's something that you want to do. It's easy to put yourself in it. I mean, I'm the same off camera as I am on camera. I consider my...
Hold on.
Yeah.
Need some drink.
Okay, go ahead.
Trying to take me the hell out. Y'all see that live on camera while I'm doing interviews.
Attempt.
An assassination attempt. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, the travesty. Okay, so let's jump back into it. When you hear the word content creator, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Let me stop overthinking it. First thing that comes to mind is just somebody that puts themselves out there. I mean, somebody who is open enough to document their life. I mean, because no matter how much you try to hide it, personal things are always going to leak out. I mean, and there's really no way around it. You have to be ready to put yourself behind that camera and everything about you behind that camera. It's not just your face, but it's your life that goes behind that camera too.
That is the God honest truth. That's the realest shit ever. I appreciate that. All right, so let's get into some other questions.
Sure.
All right. So, what do you love the most about your community?
Um, the bond. I mean, the friendship. I mean, you see, my thing was from the beginning, even when I did have one sub or, whatever the case may be, I always referred to them as my friends and family. Because I would not be able to be at DreamHack. I would not be able to sit here with the Munch, you know what I'm saying, the legendary.
I just eat bacon. I just eat bacon.
To, do all this. And they really pushed me. I mean, even in my darkest times when I was ready to quit, they pushed me through. And so, and actually, my first follower, my first subscriber, and my first mod to this day has been, I mean, he's my best friend. And he literally, to this day, has pushed me so much. So shout out to Dave.
Aww. Yeah, moderators, shout out to y'all. Y'all are the backbone of our communities. We deeply, deeply love you. You guys literally are like, y'all are our family. Y'all are our best friends. And it's so amazing that we could connect through gaming. And speaking about gaming, what is a game that you are looking forward to play the frick out of right now? Like, you are like, give me the game.
That's a hard question because there's so many.
Oh,
but no,
tell me
there's a
more.
lot. So I mean, I'm waiting for Resident Evil 4 remake. Was just announced yesterday.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for that because that's probably one of my favorite Resident Evils.
Mhm.
And then also God of War, Ragnarok. It's coming. And I'm a big Xbox person, but I might have to turn on that PS5.
You like,
for that.
listen, you like, hey
Listen,
girl, you
that
actually
PS5
got one?
I did.
Oh.
I did. And I did not pay market price for it. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, I don't know how to even, listen, can somebody figure out how they could get me a hootie hoo and a blowfish for that? Because I swear,
Hello.
like, can I? So, okay, so here goes a fun question. You in a dark alley, you getting jumped. You got 3 characters to call on. Who you calling?
It has to be gaming character.
It could be anime, it could be just characters.
Just characters. Baby, because if I'm calling Wanda Scarlet Witch, baby, that's it. That's all the one you need. Baby, she finna clear the flow.
There you go.
But anyway, no, but if we're doing, well, I'll do gaming characters because, Apex is my life. But I definitely want Wraith. Because she is aggressive and she finna phase you out, portal you out. You finna
And
be out there.
normally it's somebody from TTV playing her.
Exactly. Big sweaty.
Big sweat.
Big sweaty. We're gonna need a bloodhound on nasty scan.
We're gonna need to bathe in the blood.
Very much scanning. Very much scanning. And Gibby, because I'm thinking about that dome.
You gotta, at the end of the day, you open
Big
up the
dome.
sky on
Open
Mose.
up the skies and throw that dome of protection. We finna get out of any trouble, them 3.
All right. So, what's one of the biggest goals that you would like to achieve in this space?
My goal used to be, so they change all the time, and that's the realistic thing, right? When you realize, okay, maybe this isn't achievable right now, let me circle it back in. And you're always creating new goals for yourself. And
Right.
So it used to be, obviously, everybody want to be partnered here, partnered there, So it used to be that, to be partnered on Twitch, partnered on YouTube, Right now, for me, it's just my personal goal is to get into a space where I can have an equal balance between work and streaming so that I can eventually pursue this full time. It's not anywhere close to that right now, but that's my goal, is to be able to devote more of myself to my game.
And in due time, it happens. I mean, it took quite some time for me to go super full time. It's now been about 4 years. So, it's just you got to keep on going. And if this is something that you breathe and you live and you for it, then it's going to happen for you. You're going to make it pop. You just stay dedicated and stay down with your crew because they got your back.
Don't get me started on that,
They
crew,
did.
'cause I'm going to cry.
See, listen, look, it's crazy because it's like I kind of saw that whole thing come together. So it's just amazing to see you guys now and where everybody is, and it's so much, and I'm just like I'm really like excited for you guys, honestly. So we're gonna mix it up a bit, mix it up
Okay.
a bit.
Oh,
Just
I'm
a little
nervous.
bit,
Ooh,
just a
but my
little
heart
bit,
dropped.
just a little bit. If you could game with anybody in the entire world, who would it be and why?
Princess. Princess TTV. Um, or Pimpsess, whichever one she wants to go by that day. And the only reason why is because she is a Apex streamer
Hmm.
who mains Loba, who I started maining 2 seasons ago. And I mean, she taught me, just watching her, taught me everything about Loba. And so she's just awesome. I mean, her energy, she's so funny. She's like so open. And it's so difficult to be that way because she's a no cam streamer. But it really comes through, through her content. So big ups to her. But girl, if you seeing this girl, hit me up.
It's like I'm here.
you can play Loba.
So, if there is one thing that you could change about this industry, what would it be?
Representation. And the reason I say that is because even though I am fair skinned, just the fact by my name is Jorge, you know,
Hmm.
and people don't know how to pronounce it. People see my last name and say, oh, he's Hispanic, blah, blah, blah. And, does it close doors? Yes, but I ain't even worried about me so much as my friends and my family. And I watch so many black women gamers get that door shut in their face. And it just pains me every single day. And that's why I think somebody like you, like Candy, like is so inspirational, partnered on platforms. I mean, and I look at that and I say, think about how much bigger you guys can be if the odds weren't stacked against you.
Yeah. But that's why we're here, is that we want to change those odds. And that's something that we have actively been just navigating through. With proper resources, with the proper support, with us basically getting known by different brands, that has been helping that. And it's not only just to open the doors for us, but I mean, as many people know, women like myself and Candy and Fun and Pinky, and listen, the list could go on. We ready to kick in the door for everybody because we want to see that representation in this industry where you can be anybody that you want to be. You could create whatever character you want to create, but you want to sit here and act funny when you actually see characters in real life.
Right.
That's kind of crazy to me. So I appreciate that. Yeah, that answer. I appreciate that because that's pretty dope. All right. So final question. Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready? What was the most expensive piece of stream equipment you have purchased to date?
That is a good question. I want to say, because stream setups don't happen overnight. You add throughout the years and you add and add and add. But I will say less the peripherals and more of the actual gaming consoles. I mean, I had to buy a Series X, a PlayStation, a PC, and I bought those three around the same time. Yes. So big wallet hurting. I easily spent about $3,000.
Pain.
Yeah, pain. About 3 to 3.5 grand. Yeah.
Pain. I'm poor for you.
Yes.
Okay. Just pain. Okay. But I thank you so much
you
for
so much.
coming and hanging
And
out
I'm
and
so glad I
sharing
got to
who you
meet
are.
this time.
Oh my God. I'm nobody. I just eat bacon. Y'all gone.